Okay. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Okay. So we'll start with a topic called Drishti. Before we move into Drishti, actually, I'll do a bit of Bhava loads because I didn't really get into details. I remember I'd mentioned briefly about Bhavat Bhavatam or Bhavat Bhavam, right? You remember that? Yes. Seeing this chart, suppose the Lord of first house goes into the seventh house. Now you will say, who's the Lord of first house, right? So how do we get to know who's lording the first house? What the Rashi is in Lagna Rashi is, the Lord of that sign becomes your Lagna Lord or Lord of the first house. To understand this lesson, we will treat this chart as a natural chart. So when I say natural chart, it means the rising sign here is Aries. So here the first Lord will be. Now suppose first Lord Mars goes into the seventh house of Libra in this chart. What do you think happens then? All his life, he's either running after his personal relationships or obsessed with business, because the seventh house indicates that. And also very driven with his desires. Yeah. Right? Now, Parashar gives a whole lot of things. Did you at least look at the chapter Bhava Lords? Is learning those principles. Of course, you should read them and be familiar with them. Applying the principles of Bhava Lord is to understand logic, pure logic. You don't have to sit and mug up everything in astrology. So it's very logical that if Lagna Lord goes into the seventh house, we just spoke about what it's like. Similarly, apply the same to all houses. So for example, the third house is about, as given here, efforts, that is the effort one puts in one life, about copulation and younger siblings. Now, when the Lord of this house, suppose it goes into the eighth house. Now, just apply logic. What do you think it means? Give me one thing each. Then I will also add to it. This is about hiding. So you have to apply Bhava Lords like this. To see a house, of course, you must see the sign and the planet, but you must see the placement of that Lord in the house. Okay. So if third Lord has gone to eighth, then you will see, okay, where are the efforts going? They're going in the eighth house. Then you used to study how is the eighth house. Is it good? Is he making an effort to move overseas all the time? Will he manage to go overseas or not? This is also copulation, and it's gone into the house, a hidden house, which also indicates, and then Scorpio. Scorpio, as it is, it's a very hidden. It's the Lord is Mars, again, a lot of passion. So, which means this person is likely to have a lot of hidden relationships. Correct? Am I this? You have to keep connecting houses with each other. Apply the logic. ये किस घर का लॉर्ड है, किधर जा रहा है, जहां वो जा रहा है वहां पे क्या हो रहा है, उसका लॉर्ड किधर है. Just with this, you can unravel all the secrets about someone's life. Just with this, you don't need to even look further. It's a very, very powerful technique to look at. Look at charts. Okay. So then we say, okay, fifth lord. Suppose fifth lord has gone into the sixth house. What do you think it means? Look at lordship. Look at lordship first. It's responsible for children, learning, bhakti, is gone into the house of suffering, disputes, crisis, sins, etc. Problems in having children, maybe unhappiness from children. Maybe these children will trouble him when he grows older, or when the children are older, or maybe they're really naughty. Maybe his own learning is suffering. Is he not doing well in class? Did he not do well in studying? Is he distracted while chanting mantras? Because all the time वो पूजा के लिए बैठो तो कुछ ना कुछ हो जाता है. Sometimes I hear people say, आप पूजा करने को कहते हो, हमारे से तो पूजा ही नहीं होती. मंत्र करने बैठते हैं तो कुछ हो जाता है. So that's, I have to see, is the fifth lord getting disturbed with placement? Is the fifth house getting disturbed? You have to see. So similarly, then you look at 11th house. Now, if 11th lord goes into the 12th house, how will you apply that? Bas. Okay, so he's Aquarius rising. Yes. Now, first, you guys, what do you see in this chart that makes him do so well and be so successful? What do you see?